Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. All right, guys. Well, we're not headed into the weekend. I guess technically we're in the weekend. So we're in the weekend and tomorrow is Mother's Day. So I wanted to say happy almost Mother's Day to everybody, but especially this particular mother, Kyle Richards. Yeah. We have some Kyle Richards, Morgan Wade stuff to talk about, also some Sutton Strack stuff to talk about. So it seems like on this fine Saturday where it looks very gloomy outside behind me, because it actually is, we're going to have our hands full, which I love. So smash the like button. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and let's jump right in. All right, guys. So what's interesting to me is I know that so many people are like, Adam, we are so done with the Kyle and Morgan talk. I get it. I get it. But are we? You know, with this whole situation, I think it's pretty obvious, and I feel like everybody kind of knows what's going on, but it's really rude to assume until somebody confirms, but also when somebody's throwing it in your face. So it kind of feels like icky. So a lot of people have really taken themselves out of it and they're like, you, Kyle, you, Morgan, this story, I don't care. We're over it at this point, which I think is exactly probably what they wanted. I know that she went on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, not only on the show, but then on the reunion. And she was like, I deserve autonomy. Have I not given you enough? And it's like, yeah, girl, you gave a lot, but to be fair, you're the one who shoved this Morgan chick down our throats. You're the one who did a music video. You're the one who has paparazzi just randomly catching you everywhere. You're the one who brought her on the show. You're the one who's commenting on all of her shit. You're the one who's doing it. It's like, this isn't really anybody else's fault. I don't like when somebody does something and then all of a sudden you get to play victim and you're like, I don't know why. Do I just not deserve this? Do I not deserve the autonomy? It's like, Kyle, we love you, girl, but you got to shut up with that. That's not right. You know that's not right. You look silly. But getting back to it, Kyle Richards ended up praising Morgan Wade's ACM appearance after Morgan Wade attended the 60th Annual American Country Music Awards. She shared red carpet photos on Instagram where Kyle Richards commented, this would be the photo. And Kyle Richards was like, beautiful. I mean, she did look amazing, to be fair. Obviously, you can see the pink floral blazer, the dark pants, tennis shoes. But a few days prior, Kyle also commented with fire emojis on a selfie that she put out. And Morgan is really, 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 really pretty, obviously. I don't know, I think there's a terminology to this, and I feel like I can talk about it because gay dude over here, but I think they say or it's like the terminology is like, oh, well, when you're like a lesbian who is very like wearing the blazer and the tennis shoes and like more just masculine in your delivery, I think you're called a stud. So I think Morgan is more of like a stud. And then I think that honestly, I'm not even going to pretend to know the terminology, but I don't even know the terminology for the dudes. So yeah, Adam, shut up. Back to it. So Morgan Wade ended up sharing her health update, and Kyle did show support, but she did reveal that she has been managing this, it's called IC, but it's a chronic bladder condition, which I guess required frequent catheter treatments. Oy. But she adopted an anabolic diet focusing on high fat and protein meals, low in carbs, which is what she is crediting for alleviating her symptoms. And she said, I haven't had a bladder treatment since, and I feel the best that I've ever felt. But Kyle Richards did show support by liking that photo as well. So, yeah, look at this. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot of ongoing speculation about the relationship. People are not going to shut up about it, including me and Kyla Morgan. They've been romantically linked for like the past 2 years. It started in 2023, and she was reportedly by Morgan's side during her preventative double mastectomy in November of 2023. Then they have their social media interactions. That's obviously going to continue to fuel speculation about whatever this relationship is for her. And then on top of that, it's like, again, the traveling, the tours, the music video of the so close, but no. You did this. I forgot who said it on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I think maybe it was Garcelle, but she was spot on. She was like, girl, you grew up in the spotlight. You've been in the spotlight for a long ass time. You have been around the block. Your nieces are famous. Your sister is famous. You were famous. Your other sister was famous. You know how this works better than really anybody on the cast? No, we can't play dumb and smart at the same time. But moving on, I wanted to share this with you guys. Thank you to Bravo Snarkside. They said allegedly, maybe. I don't think that this is allegedly. They said the employee of the very rich housewife just could not take the verbal abuse any longer and quit. His story is a really good one. I hope the housewife made him sign an NDA or her life is about to get very interesting. I would hope that she would be smart enough to make him sign an NDA. But like, if she didn't, yeah, of course, we all want the tea. Like, what happened? And I was saying this, I forgot who, I think I was talking to Ashley and Amani from Taste of Reality, but it is so true. Where in my mind, I'm like, she definitely talked to him like shit. Like on the show where she like looks at you and she like purses her lips and she gives like major attitude and negative, just aggressive energy through her facials. I'm like, I mean, I wouldn't want to work for your ass. Like you were very just this is and no offense to her mother or her like and honestly, I'm not bashing anyone here, but if you see the way that her and her like look at the way that her mother treats her, look at the way that she treats other people, you can see that there is this clear disregard for just sometimes, and I'm not saying all the time, but it's a clear disregard for human kindness unless you're on the same level. So if you're sitting there with Jennifer Tilly money in a Louis Vuitton like boat bag, then yeah, she's gonna treat you like you're incredible. You're amazing. You're my best friend. You can keep up. You buy the jet on the way to Paris. I'll buy the jet on the way back. Like that, you know? But if you just don't have it like that, which you would think that this woman worked her ass off to get this kind of money, which is not the case. She did in court. That's how she worked her ass off for it. And yes, she had babies. And people always correct me and they're like, oh, Adam, she is a mother and she deserves that money. That's so funny because the people who are correcting me also say that they're mothers. And I'm just curious, when you got your divorce, did you get awarded $400,000 or $500,000 a month? Yeah, she's a mother, but there's mothers everywhere, and I have respect for all of them. All I'm saying is like, it's not like you were out there. You didn't Bazoma St. John on the show. That is somebody I have respect for. That is somebody who is career driven. That is somebody who made all of it for herself. Nobody gave her a handout. She made the money. She got the education. She did all of the things. I would never argue with you about her. But with this, I'm like, yeah, I could see why Avi quit. I don't know. I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you later. Love you guys. Bye.